Alright, what up YouTube? Doomnyc here with another deck profile. This one is a new deck I've actually been playtesting a little bit. It's pretty good. It's meant to go off first turn. So it's definitely different for this format. So yeah, here we go. This is like a Phantom of Chaos, like Norleras type of build. So anyway, start off 3 Dark Gryphor. This is very necessary in the deck. You have to get this first turn. Well, you don't have to, but it's very key that you do get it, because then you get to dump a lot of stuff in the grave really fast in order to get your combos off. There's really just one combo in this deck that you need to focus on, and of course I'll explain that in a second. 3 Sky Scourge Norleras. This guy is obviously awesome. You guys know his effect. You can't summon him regularly, but that's not the point. The point is to get him in the grave and summon Phantom of Chaos. So of course we're going to play 3 Phantom of Chaos. Now because Summoner Monk went to 2, now you have it's way more consistent trying to get this guy on the field. That's why the deck has been playing so good right now. So 3 of these, and mainly you're just going to remove Norleras for that guy and use the effect. Double Summoner Monk. You play a lot of spells in this deck, so you're obviously going to draw at least 1 spell if you get this guy, and that's like an instant Phantom of Chaos right there, so that's really good. So double them. 1 Dark Armed. There's been a lot of times where I elected not to go for the Phantom of Chaos play because I ended up with 3 Darks first turn, and my opponent has like 3 cards in the field. I summon Dark Armed, and if they have no response, I end up blowing up the 3 cards, and I control the game with Dark Arm from that point. So this card is just too good not to play in the deck. 2 Dark Creators. This guy's really good to draw like late game when you and your opponent are drawing 1 at a time, because if you have no monsters, and more times than not, you're going to have 5 Darks in the grave, so you'll get to special summon this guy for free. You can use Phantom of Chaos on him to get his effect to bring stuff back. He's a level 8, so works with your draw power, and you do play a lot of draw power in this deck. 1 Nephites, Dark Nephites. This is my tech for the deck. This guy's really good. Besides being level 8, so you can use trade-in on him, he's like a free special summon, especially right before you do your Phantom of Chaos play. More than likely, you're going to have a lot of Darks in the grave, probably maybe around 4 or 5, and there's 2 you're not going to want to remove, but then the other 2, you might be able to remove. So you remove those, you put this guy in the grave. When he comes back, after your opponent draws a card, if it's like a spell or trap, this guy special summons, and then you destroy that, and then you can attack for 24. It's really, really good. Okay, now we're going to go into our Destiny Hero engine. 2 Diamond Dude. This guy is like boss in the deck. You play so many normal spells that this guy, more than likely, every time he uses effect, he's gonna hit a draw card. So this guy's really good. Some people play that at 3, but I elected 2. I thought 2 was better. 2 Malicious, obvious, and this is one of your main guys with Gryphor. This and Plague Spreader, because that's what you want to do first turn if you can. So there you go. I play 1 Plasma. The reason you could play 2 Plasma and take out the Dark Nephites, but I like Dark Nephites because of the effect, and it can be summoned to the field relatively easy, as opposed to Plasma. It's kind of hard to bring him out, and then if you can bring him out, usually it's with Malicious and Plague on the field, so you probably wouldn't want to do that. You probably just want to sink for like a Stardust or something. But he's here because he's a double target, D-draw target and a trade-in target, so that makes him very playable in the deck. Double Necro Gardener. Necro Gardener went to 2, so this is really good to be playing right now. And the last monster is Plague Spreader. So that's 23 monsters. 23 monsters, and you kind of have to play this guy because he's your only tuner in the deck, but he's the main guy. So now we're gonna go on to the spells. We got triple trade-in. You're running 7 level 8s, so you might as well. Plus, if you hit this off, my rule for draw cards. You gotta run 2.5 monsters for every draw card you have for that type of monster. So I'm supposed to really be running 8 level 8s, but because of the Diamond Dude factor, I don't need to run 8. So I'm running 7 because I have the 2 Diamond Dudes. So if I hit this off, it takes care of the cost. Double D draw, more speed in the deck. I'm running 5 D heroes, so 2 D draw is perfect. Triple upstart. I don't worry too much about giving my opponent the 1,000 life points, because by the time everything's in the graveyard and I'm just beating away 2,500 each time with Stardust Dragon, you know, that's the 1,000 they got from this is not gonna really seem like anything. One Allure, more draw power, double gold Sark, and this card has saved me a bunch of times, especially if you draw bad. This card can be really good. Like, there's been times where I draw like this foolish burial. I don't have like Norleras or anything in my hand, so you know, I'll play Gold Sark, I'll put away Plague, I'll have like Malicious in my hand, I'll summon Phantom of Chaos, play Foolish on Norleras, Malicious goes to the grave, and then I have Burial in my hand, and I'll use Burial to chain Phantom of Chaos' effect, bring Plague back. This card's really good, and you can hit that off with Diamond Dude. One Reinforcement, obviously your D heroes, your Gryphers, most importantly, you're probably going to use that to get Grypher. One Foolish, this card is just too good. Burial from a different dimension. I thought about taking this out, but I couldn't because it's too good. You can reuse Dark Arms stuff, Necro Gardeners, the Plague Spreader. You can do stuff with Gold Sark, like I was saying, which is really broken. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. So as you can see, there isn't any quick play spells. These are just all normal spells, and it's 17 spells in total. Let me just double check to make sure that everything is normal spells. Oh, except for that's not a normal spell. But yeah, check that out, guys. So 16 out of the 17 spells are normal spells, which means they can be hit off with Diamond Dude, which makes Diamond Dude so good. Again, you could run 3 Diamond Dudes if you want, but I found that this build to be the most consistent. If you want to know what I was thinking about taking this out for, I was thinking about taking it out for card destruction, because it's, you know, if you do draw a really bad hand, but with the draw power and everything and the consistency of the 2 Summoner Monks, it's very rare that you will draw a bad hand. Plus, if you know how to play the game, then you know how to get out of certain situations. So that's the main deck. And you know, the extra deck: Chimera Tech, Catastor, Orient Dragon, Bryonic, Flammable Urquises, because if they draw like a Spirit Reaper and they want to stall, you know, you could try to get that out. Black Rose, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Colossal, Thought Ruler. You kind of have to play this because it ends up being really good, especially if your opponent starts to just keep setting monsters. Then you'll just keep getting back life points. One Trish, Utopia, Leviair is really good if you can get this out, and one Leviathan. And the last card is going to be a Roach. I should be getting one soon. For the side deck, Gores, double Cyber Dragon, double Crow, double Nobleman, 2 Chain Disappearance. This guy is MVP against agents. 2 Light Mirror, 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, and 2 Debunks, because what's going to end up happening game 2 is once they see that you're playing Phantom of Chaos, they're going to end up siding in Veilers, probably 2 to 3 Veilers if they're not maining that already. So more than likely you're going to have to put these in, but definitely, you know, third game, if you lose game 2 and you go game 3, I would take these back out, because you want to just once again go off first turn and just get it going. So that's the deck. I hope you guys like it. I guess, you know, I could call it, you know, another Norleras Turbo deck or something like that. But yeah, so don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, YouTube, and until next time, peace.